Okay, we're in front of Resnik, and unfortunately we have people here, so I'm gonna have to kind of tiptoe around them, and they were not made aware that I was coming, so they are ill prepared for my arrival, and it reflects in the condition of the home. So I mean, there are some finishes and some quirks in there that we're just gonna, there's nothing they could overcome, but it's obvious they're not ready for me, but they're still gonna let me come through. So I'm gonna have to tiptoe around some things and then talk a little bit more frank later. Some nice things though. Door is nice, upgraded. The roof looks newer. The drip edge is nice and clean and new. So there's some features, but we'll get in here and I'll try and kind of scrutinize with the video a little bit more. Okay, come into the main living area here. To the left, you have the formal dining room, the kitchen and the kitchenette, with the other bedrooms over to the left. You got sliders there, and then of course to the right is the master. So I will go to the right into the master first and then come back out and do the other side of the home. I may have to do 2 or 3 videos just depending upon how I can make this flow. Hopefully this is captured. I can see it looks like the quality is pretty good, even though some of the lights I was unable to get turned on. They're kind of fastidious about the lighting. So this leads out to the back porch. I didn't get that open, but there's a window, some nice flooring in here, good neutral color paint. This is interesting. You've got this frame out. I don't know if this was a retro, or if this was something done with construction, or the light is within the framing. It's kind of wonky, but, and then they got the frost panels, and then the 2 little French doors that kind of invites this area. It's almost kind of a pathway as opposed to a separated room. Nice walk-in closet. Again, flooring continues in there. A little access for the attic. And the flooring is, I mean, it's the tile work in here. It's dated, but I've kicked on it and whatnot, and it looks like it's in pretty good shape. Even in there, it's not anything you want to write home about, but do you have to do it today? No. Does it look great? I mean, it's not too bad. Some of this tile's coming back, so I'm not offended by it. The doors definitely have to go. That's just, new countertops on top of old. I mean, it gives you an airy feel. I've seen even some people do lighting underneath there to kind of accentuate that open airiness, but it's a dated cabinet. Again, the vanity isn't a big deal. Nice tub. It almost looks like it's newer or just never used. And then the water closet. So, I mean, it's clean, even though there's not like a theme with decor or anything. It is clean. You don't see a lot of wear on the items. You got the laminate flooring in here. And a little alcove area up there. Here the lights on in here. Let's turn these back on. Okay. Nice counters, nice cabinets, volume ceilings. And you see how you have like a little step up and step down on the cabinets, a little alcove area back there too as well. And then a little tiny, it's more like a knee wall than it is anything else, but it kind of rises up, and then you got the kitchen area. I don't know if you can really put a bar here unless you really compromise this whole area space-wise. So it's a decent-sized table for that room. It works. And then we'll go into the washroom. Wash and dryer, ho-hum. Nothing really to write home about them. And this is a utility sink. And then the 2-car garage. So you would come in sideways, and then you could pull in a car there and there. And you got a little sink out here, some cabinets, and then something I don't know if that's built in or it's a little shelving unit across the nose or the back part of the garage. And then an access door out to the side. I'll come back through here. About 5 minutes, so I'm going to stop here and then start a new video.